Welcome to another edition of Digital Marketing 101. Thank you for submitting these questions. We love them. These are fantastic questions, whether you're advertising on these platforms or not. So today, the question is, which has better ROI for a startup, Facebook ads or Google ads? That's a great question. Thanks for sending that in. And it doesn't matter if you're just a startup or a small business, mid-sized company, enterprise. These are great questions, whether you're currently spending money on Google, Facebook, any other platforms or not, right? You want to be able to find out where are you going to get the best ROI for your business. So the answer to where are you going to get the best ROI is it truly depends. So it depends on so many factors. It depends on what product or services that you have and what is the price point for that product or service. So that's the second factor. What is the budget that you might have for these things? Think about the budget, because some of these things have different cost per click versus Google or Facebook. Another thing would be, is there enough audience? An audience could mean a lot of things. Keyword search volume is on Google, but on Facebook, it would be merely the number of people that fit your criteria, whatever that criteria is. People that are interested in this or in this age group, or your custom audience, the email list that you're going to upload of your past customers or your past leads, or your lookalike audiences. All of those things fall into what I consider the size of your audience, right? The pool are the people that you're looking for on that site or platform. And also, are there enough of them so that you can justify spending a lot to get a lot, right? If you spend a lot and you're not getting a lot, this isn't going to be a good answer for you. So if you want to grow and scale that ad spend, you want to be able to get the ROI accordingly. You got to make sure are they there. Another big thing is your industry. Some industries cannot even advertise on Facebook or Google. We're not going to go there. For the most part, B2B companies, B2C companies could easily do that. But your industry, that the way that people consume your product or services, all critical questions that you need to ask before you start. The advice that I give startups back then, when I was a startup doing this stuff, is the same as it is today. As a startup, what you want to do is, instead of building a massive campaign, trying to figure out how you're going to change the world, do what I call micro wins, micro campaigns. What do I mean by micro wins and micro campaigns? What that is basically focusing your attention on what you can prove for $100, $200, $500 to a particular segment with a very specific offer, an amazing ad copy that they know they're going to click on it. Figure that out. Facebook is a great place to test. If you want to do it on Google Ads, put a search ad together, put the best copy, 1, 2, 3, 4 keywords that you know is dead on. Could be long tail keywords, but make sure that you know exactly who would search for that and exactly what you're going to do for them. And prove that at a small scale before you scale up your ad spend and try to test with $10,000, test with $100 or $500 or $1,000. That would be what I would do if I was a startup. Now, if I'm a mid-sized company, you don't need to do that at a micro win. You already know there's plenty of demand that you could capture right away, right? There's either creating the demand for your products or services or capturing it. If you're a mid-sized company, clearly people need your products or services. All you really have to do is prove that at a much larger budget to make sure that whether Facebook or Google is going to substantially drive the return that you're looking for your business. So, but on a small business or tiny micro startup situation with limited budget, you don't have the funds to be able to play around and test different things. So you want to do this testing 2 or 3 campaigns at the same time, spending increments of $100 and say, hey, is this going to work for me? Can I test this and prove my hypothesis right or wrong? And that means that every time you get it right, keep scaling up, creating another version of it, A and a B, so that you can continue to see and grow and scale. Obviously, you have an amazing idea, you started a business, you've tested, you've asked people want product or services. You just have to prove that, how can I scale the business through ads, and what is it going to work for me? And honestly, there's really no yes or no answer. You have to probably test both before you can say one or the other. But I promise you, one might perform better than the other, and start scaling up that aspect of it until you can hire an agency, a consultant, or someone to work on the other ad platform. Just consider working on it internally. Spend between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. figuring your Google ads out or Facebook ads out. Will be a huge help when your startup Whether you're pre-revenue or you're already generating customers, you just need to figure out how do you get more 5, 10, new 20 customers a month, all right? So I hope this video has been useful. There's a lot that you can do on these platforms. Trust me, this whole channel is based on digital marketing. Everything we do every single day. So if you have more questions, feel free to ask us, leave us a comment, fill out our form. We can schedule a time to look at your account and see if there's any adjustments that you can make to improve the ROI on your account. If you like this content, click that like button. And if you know someone that could use this content, share it, leave us a comment, consider subscribing. We love having you here. Thanks a lot. Ask us more questions. We love these questions. So thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you next time.